Forrest and Kyler Larkin in a battle of the top 2 seeds at this tournament at 133 pounds. And Jax Forrest is one of the most intriguing storylines this sport has seen in some time. He should still be wrestling alongside Bo Bassett and Sam Herring and his teammates at Bishop McCord High School. Instead, he is here on Saturday night at the Big 12 Championships to face another sensational freshman in Kyler Larkin, who has not been beaten on the mat this year.
And once again, you watch how Larkin walks out. This is what we've been talking about the whole weekend and getting the insight from Coach Jones and then obviously their dad, Eric Larkin. Calm, cool, collective, but man, there is a fire, intensity inside both of these young men on how they wrestle. And I talked about those pretty shoes earlier. Take a look at them now.
Lime green shoes for Kyler Larkin. We've already seen one Larkin tonight. His older brother Caleb already wrestled at 157 pounds and won a Big 12 championship. An opportunity for a Larkin sweep tonight. Jax Forrest joined the team in time for the Bedlam duel against Oklahoma State and promptly got the fall in 47 seconds against Carter Schmidt to make it clear from the word go, Ardell, that he was ready for this moment.
He was ready to scrap there in front of 12,000 fans. Him and Mr. Larkin are ready to scrap here tonight in the BOK Center for the Big 12 Championship title at 133 pounds. This was another highlight match that I had marked down, and probably everybody else in this arena.
Eric Boucher, Josh Briscoe, our officials here at 133, and we are underway. Jax Forrest, Tech falls all the way through the bracket. Defeated Garrett Grice 15-0 in the opening round. A 19-4 Tech fall of Cale Seaton. A 21-6 Tech fall of Julian Farber in the semifinal to get here tonight. It was the 19-3 Tech fall of Drake Ayala Hardell that drew the country's attention, but it was actually the 10-9 win for Forrest over Virginia Tech's Aaron Seidel that was the one that gave David Taylor and Forrest himself the confidence to decide to take the red shirt off and press forward into the postseason. Taylor said it was because they both realized, hey, he can wrestle not his best and still get a victory.
Exactly. Nice shot by Larkin here, but this is where Forrest is dangerous. Both of these guys are just wild in these positions.
Look at the scramble from Forrest. Nothing yet. The leg up through his crotch, held on to. There's the takedown. And Jax Forrest, the first on the board.
And that was good. One foot was underneath.
Look at this. Just watch. Just watch it. Look at this. Just watch it.
Nearly had the turn. Larkin. Lifting through the crotch now here.
Green 1, green 2, green control.
Man, that was an old school John Smith finish. Come up out the back and take that arm around that way. That was old school right there, what Forrest just did.
Looking for a stall call in that red corner.
Well, he's in a tripod position. Now, if he was up on his feet, a little bit different. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Larkin gets loose. 3-1, under a minute to go in this first period. A minute plus of riding time. Nearly a throw by there from Forrest. They both spill outside of the cylinder. These two have met before, but not in college, Hardell.
Right.
Back in high school almost 2 years ago, March of 2024, a 10-6 win for Jax Forrest.
Long time ago, right? Forrest looked at that little slide by right there on the edge. And man, once one of these young men grab a leg, it's go time. You see what Larkin's doing with his left hand. Why is he trying to keep that? There's that pass by again.
There it is, the takedown for Forrest.
Well, what I was saying right before that move there, Larkin's keeping that left arm back because that's where Forrest goes to go hit that pull swing single or his dunk. So he's kind of chicken winging that left arm so Forrest can't get a good grip on it.
10 seconds in the period. Larkin would love to score and escape here late in the period. Forrest trying to ride him out, and he'll be able to do it. A $1:30 of riding time and a pair of takedowns for Jax Forrest in the first period.
So here's that, I think it's the second takedown. Well, yeah, watch this slide by, bam, right off the elbow. Once those hands hit the mat, 3 points secured. Forrest was able to get his hips back on top.
Very similar to how it was when they met in high school.
Be patient. Wait time back up. Step bottom.
At the border brawl.
Now, top cover legal.
Forrest had 2 takedowns in the first period to lead 6-1 after 1 period. Same exact story here in the first period in the Big 12 final. Oh, vicious mat return from Forrest. Locking up through the crotch. Twisting backward. Larkin tilting. Nothing yet.
I tell you what, that's a heck of a job from Larkin to not give that up there. Forrest is trying to probably get that right elbow. He really wants it in his back, but he still feels he hasn't enough to get a count. There it is.
There's 3, 4 near fall coming for Jax Forrest.
Now he's going to transition right off to a wing.
A 10-1 advantage for the Cowboy.
And did you remember what the official said right before they started? Look to score points. That's not going to be a problem in this match with either one of these guys.
Neither one of these guys need that guidance in any way, shape, or form. 1 minute in the second period.
He's going to go right back to it. He's using
Looking
that
again for near fall.
Yep, he's
Larkin
using that,
able to defend.
That left foot kind of as a kickstand to kind of elevate Larkin up a little bit more so he could get in those positions.
Over the top he goes again, looking for near fall. 2 more for Jax Forrest, padding that lead. 3 minutes of riding time for the Cowboy.
Green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break.
You know, there's some positions here that you'll take a stall call, and that's one of those positions, right?
Yeah.
You got a 12-1 lead, and it's just mat savvy. Know when I need to take one and know when I don't. It's not.
Bottom, don't move. Wait for me, Green. Wait. Now, top cover legal.
Final 10 seconds of the second period in what has been a dominant start to this match at 133 pounds for Jax Forrest. He will take a 12-1 advantage into the final frame.
Forrest is going to the bottom position.
Step bottom, wait for me, Red. Patience. Now, top cover.
What does Kyler Larkin have to try and do here in this third period to
Red 1.
He's got to look
off a
for
miracle, frankly?
Well, you just
Look at the reversal from Forrest.
Man, he was going to have to try to look for something big. Obviously, right now, Forrest right back on top, 14-1. He needs a takedown for a tech fall. The riding time does not count in that tech fall situation, so he still has to go score.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Forrest circling behind, looking for one final takedown. He's had a tech fall in every match so far in this Big 12 championship. Defense from Larkin so far. No points yet. He's scooping up that far leg. Still nothing. 1:15 here in this third period. The BOK Center filled with orange t-shirts ready to explode for Jax Forrest.
These fellas are scrapping, man.
I don't like that so lot.
Potentially dangerous, the call from Eric Boucher, and they will come back center. A minute to work with. A takedown from Forrest would put it on ice. A shot here from Larkin, in on that ankle of Forrest.
Watch that knee. Keep Keep your knees safe for me.
39 seconds in the period. Larkin wrenching that foot over his shoulder. The scramble here from Forrest, trying to get his foot loose. A peek at the clock, 26 seconds left. Jax Forrest grabbing at that knee.
Can we get it? Oh, yeah. You good? We're going to restart, right?
Forrest says he's okay, but got a little awkwardly wrenched there and needed a moment. Final 15 seconds here.
Man, action from the word go.
The arrival of a superstar, Jax Forrest. A 14-2 and 15-2 at the winning time point. Major decision victory at 133 pounds. And he's a Big 12 champion when he should still be in high school.
Man.
Jax Forrest, as advertised. And who's going to beat that young man in Cleveland? The final match of the night. Sergio Vega and Anthony Echemendia when we return.